right, we should be live and ready to go here. Let's get that going. Let's get this going. And we should be on our way. This looks like a pretty decent trade here, actually. But let's double check, get all the links sent out, and we will rock and roll. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I was not planning on going live today, but my plans changed. Good thing that I had that on. Sounds good. Let's get into the. Let's do that, and this. Okay. And then we would get going. One second. Looks like a pretty good trade right here. ATR is sitting up at 23, so we're probably just looking for we're going to use just one contract here. So let's see. All right. Fascinating. Okay. So we're dumping off. No real chance at catching this one. So we'll live with that. Live with that. Happy to have everyone in here this morning. Let's get on these charts officially. Hope you guys had a great weekend, and we can get to rocking and rolling here. All right, so we'll always start out. First off, anytime that we trade, I always like to start the day with some paper trading. The reason I like doing that, market is getting crushed. 10 years coming down. That's good. Always want the 10-year to come down. Want that. I mean, we are just getting black. Roku's down 4, Tesla, Coinbase is down almost 6, Bitcoin's down 2%, MicroStrategy is down 7. That's going to get down to 200. Ooh. See if we can get a short right here. Okay, good entry. 125, 145, 230, 255, 310. All right, there you go. We'll take 285 on that one. So that puts our account up to $1,000 of profit. So really quick trade there. We are 2 minutes and 40 seconds in already. And we've hit our profit that we needed for the account for today. So really, really nice. And it looks, let me jot that down first. And then start. Okay. Okay. Now, so that was fast, really fast. And when we have the ATR this high, ATR's at 28 right now, that means we're getting 28 points per candle. I'm on a 1 minute NQ chart. That means that we're getting 28 points on average of movement up or down, okay, just in total, right? That's a lot. And there are some trades I think I could take inside of my Express account, but I really don't want to. I want to keep that one pretty straightforward. If I'm going to add risk, then I'll add accounts, and we'll talk about that maybe throughout the live as you guys jump on in here a little bit. So good morning, Ron. Good morning, Goat. My dog. Yeah, happy to have all you guys in here. So we took one trade already, and we're up 200 and I got to go back. I don't actually know how much it was. We made 260 on that first trade. You guys can see that, right? Yeah, made 260 on the first trade, and now we're gonna get into our evaluation accounts and trade that. Probably just go 2 contracts right now while the ATR is above 20. When it gets below 20, maybe we can bump it to 3. But we want to make sure that we're keeping the right sizes on these trades here. Now, I could have gone 2 contracts inside of my Express account and made 4, or it would have been 520. Like, that'd have been pretty cool. But at this point specifically, I think what I want to do, especially when the ATR is this high, is I want to have the maximum amount of points. And so to do this, what I would do is in Topstep, for the 50K account, you get $1,000 of drawdown. Now, what I should do, what's probably smarter, is to do a 100K account. That gives you a little bit more intraday drawdown. So that way I think it's like 1,500 bucks. That would allow me to have just more room to work. And that way I could probably use 1 contract, but it'd be a lot of trades for me to blow up an account or get stopped out for the day. But if our daily stop is $1,000, then what I would do is take $1,000, divide that by 20, and that would give me 50 points. So I'd have to be wrong by this much, okay, in order for me to blow up the account with one trade. I'd have to be wrong this much, which is quite a lot, right? That's a lot. And so, but if you trade with two contracts, we'll just take that number divided by two. That's 25 points. That's basically half of this candle, okay, right here. This is why I like to trade small when it comes to the express accounts, is there is a defined downside. And yes, you can, with a scaling plan, trade two contracts to start. It just cuts the amount of movement that might happen against you. It cuts your ability to navigate that well. And so if you don't have enough space, you can't be an effective trader because you can't trade anymore. And we don't want that. Now, I'm a huge fan of Topstep. I love Topstep. I really, really do. But that's one of the downsides is they will stop you out for the day. Now, your account isn't blown, which is amazing. That's like the best part about it is your account. You can literally come back the next day and trade, really come back at 5 o'clock Central when the market reopens and trade. So that's great. But it's one thing that can get in the way a little bit. Okay. Yo, what's good, Mike? Good morning, Jay. Christine, good morning as well. Christine, saw you, had you on Zoom. Had some technical difficulties, so happy to have you. Just took a short on that candle. Two contracts, $1,000 in like 5 seconds. Moved so fast. Ron, excellent trade. Great freaking work. That's going to be shout out on the Instagram page for sure. Thank you, sir. That's awesome. Yeah, Ron, when you've got movement like that, man, it can come so fast. Pause, but like it can really move in your favor so fast. And so excellent work there. Let's see what we have going on here. I'm not necessarily, I'm gonna get this squared away right here first. I'm looking for some different things here in the market. Let's find out. I didn't intend on taking a trade that soon in the day. I didn't know if I would get something that fast or not. So, that was fast, but let me show you guys what I've been working on. Oh shit, I don't want that, I want this. Okay. Yeah, Mike, you gotta go fast. Morning, brother. Let's make a bag for sure. SSJ, yep, already. So we're up 260 on the Express account today. So that puts us up 1,000 and change inside of that account. So now we're inside of our one of our eval accounts, and we're gonna trade that for today, and we'll see where we get. So one trade about 2 minutes in, so you guys can go back at this point, probably about 5 minutes, and watch that trade. It was really fast. As a matter of fact, it was on this candle right here. So this green candle right here. We went short. We got in on a little bit of a pullback. It raced down for us, got out really quick, and then it reversed back up. And the reason that, there are a lot of things I have to say about this, but one thing about Topstep or any of the prop firms, when they give you like a rule where you have to make a certain amount of money per day, that can really be used in your favor. If you look at that rule and say, you know what, I do have to make a little bit of money before I get a payout, that's fine. And with Topstep, there's no consistency rule inside the PA. And so you don't have to worry about making too much or too little. But if the goal is $200, then if I'm up 260, yes, I would love to make $500 in a trade or $1,000, of course. But being up 260, like, okay, cool. That gets me another notch. And then I'm another day closer to getting a payout. And then if I want to scale, I have two options. I can go with two contracts, or I can go with two accounts, which would give me double the payout. Now, either way, as long as your drawdown isn't in jeopardy, then adding two contracts or trading two accounts with one contract doesn't necessarily, there's not a huge difference there, but I prefer to give myself enough space, as much space as I possibly can to take the proper trades that I want to take. So hopefully that makes sense to a lot of you guys. Happy to have all you guys here. Yeah, Mike, in the morning when the market and the ATR, add the ATR to your chart, go to indicators, type in ATR, and it'll pop up, add it, change the settings to 7, okay? Make the length 7, then yours will match mine. When the ATR is at this high, 28 points, or 31 points, or 32 points, when it's as high as it is right now per candle, every move, not only is it going to be fast, it's going to be crazy impactful. You're gonna be up $200, $300, $400, $500 with the tiniest of moves, but you can also be down that same amount. So gotta be quite careful there. Another thing that I was working on, I don't know if I like it as much, but instead of having these labels here, which I think I prefer the labels, as I was kind of paper trading in the morning, like before we got on, I made the lines. So I made them, instead of having the labels there, I just made them support and resistance lines kind of. And I thought I liked this a little bit better over the weekend. I was kind of like going through and messing with it. I thought I liked this setup a lot better. But there was a trade, I think it was this one. I went long right here, and there's a ton of resistance right here, but the labels just made it a little bit easier for me to see that move, right? Rejection down here, boom, we ran, I got in long. Having the support and the resistance, right? Having that right there doesn't give me a ton of, I guess, confidence in these moves. So I don't prefer the support and resistance lines. I like to read into it a little bit. And so I thought I wanted these lines on here, but I really don't. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on that, but I prefer the labels. It's very like colorful slash like a lot if you zoom out. But if we're looking to catch a couple candles, then I think they can be highly impactful. So there's that. You guys have to let me know what your thoughts are there. But we'll keep it rolling here. So here's our, look at our chart here. We're averaging almost 3 red candles in a row after we get a rejection on a red rejection. And we're averaging about 2 candles after we get a green rejection. So we'll see if these numbers will update, but I'm wondering what price wants to do at this level it's sitting at right here, right there. Okay, pop up. I kind of like a short right there. I kind of like that short right there. But I'm just not a huge, I'm just not seeing, oh, there it is. That was it, okay. Well, that was fast. So that was the move, and that was the one I needed to catch. So I read this one, and I looked at the chart, and before this candle opened, the chart said average rejection streak was 2.53, which means that we're getting we're getting 3 red candles in a row more times than we're getting 2. Okay, if it's 0.5 or higher, we're averaging more times we're hitting 3 than 2. That's what the 0.5 stands for. So now it's 2.4. Now we're hitting 2 red candles in a row over 3. So tricky here, but I like the short. It popped up and it raced through our support line. And I'm sure if you chase that trade at all, you just got crushed out of that thing. So, and I can see why. Let's see if we can get a long right here. Nope. So I want to see a bit of a pullback first. I want to see if price can just pull back for me a little bit, and then we get that trade. It didn't give me that. It opened up and then exploded up. So not the easiest move to catch right there. We'll have to wait and see what we get next. So we'll see. We'll see. Hope everyone is doing well. Got 17 of you guys watching. Happy to have all you guys here. I'm putting emojis in here. I don't know I could do that. If you haven't already, make sure you like the live stream. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm not sure if you guys watched last time. Wanted to ask some questions live. The market plays out. Jay, happy to have you. I just got your email, so see that. Ask your questions away, my friend. Yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe and like. It was funny. I think I went live last week, and I'm gonna go long right here. Oh, okay. Entry was decent, not the best, but I think I got priced on a decent enough pullback. Let's see. 40, 60, there's 280. Okay, 630. $560. Okay, we'll take $500 on that. 491. So we'll take 500 bucks on that. Pretty good. On that trade there after commissions, you paid a little bit, no problem. That's the kind of slippage I'll live with at 13 minutes. Okay. Let's see. So good trade there. That puts us up $800 on the day, or just shy of 800 bucks on the day. So pretty good. Keep it going. Now, the reason I got into that trade was we had a nice pullback after a nice rip up here. And I just thought price extended a little bit too far before, so I wanted to jump in here. Now, had I been wrong, probably would have just exited down here. Entry was really good. Probably would have just exited down here, and that would have been the end of that trade. But I got in at a really good price that I thought, and so I thought it would pull back a little bit. I didn't think it'd run as much as it did, but that's what we got. I thought I'd get about 300 bucks on that trade, and we got just a little bit more. We were up 630, but we didn't get out in time. Now this one's pulling back the same way. Similar type trade, but now that I've seen 2 of these huge wicks potentially in a row, now I'm not as confident. Now I'm looking at this and saying, okay, like price is really trying to push back here. It exploded up once, it pushes back again here, like we might just be coming down. Like this might just be a downward move. And maybe if this candle holds red the way it is, unlikely, I guess, at this point. Holy cow. Then we have a chance potentially at going short right here. So let's see what we get and see how this one works. Okay, push up. I go sell right there. This is a little bit of this is gonna be a tricky one here. Yeah, I didn't think that this one would be as smooth as the last one. Okay, down. Man, this thing's probably gonna run away from me, huh? Okay, minus 660. Geez, okay, we just gave back all that profit and a little bit more. Grief. Okay, so I shouldn't have gone short there. I should have waited for the long, actually. Misreading that one. Totally misread that one. Okay, so price pops up here, pulls back, no problem. Price pops up again, pulls back, we go long, we make money there. Price opens up here, goes up a little bit, pulls back, and I went short when price was down up here, and I should have just went long. I should have just waited and been like, okay, this is an upward move. Like, just wait for a long. Like that was so silly of me. So now I'm targeting that 636 or yeah, 21,366 level. Pull back. Let's go long right there. Not ultra concerned about this move now. I mean, I still could lose a trade, but I like this position a lot better than I did the one I just took. Okay, so we've already seen quite a bit of a pullback already. Well, I'm about to get stomped out of this. Hold on. Whoa, that was really huge. I think price is still going to go up. I really do. I just think that we're going to have to deal with these massive ass wicks, which is really annoying. We dealt with this a little bit on Friday as well. A lot of bit on Friday. Now let's see if the same type of thing is going to happen where we have big, massive drawdown, and then we get price to get back to even. Let's see. We're holding between kind of like 120 and like 360 as far as my P&L goes. Okay. -4, -3, 250. Okay, even. Here we go. Oh no, come on, keep going up. Bro. Okay. Really liked my position and liked how much I was up, and then price decided it was not gonna keep going that way. All right. Damn it. Okay. Let's see what we can get here. Entry on this candle stinks, but it wasn't for this candle, so I still kind of like my spot. We're still moving up. I thought I'd get price to run here, and I didn't see a new candle was going to open at that moment. So now I have to replay for this one. But we are trending upwards. It's ugly. It's awful. It's hard to deal with, but we are kind of moving up. Man, we are getting crushed. Back-to-back losses? That rarely happens. Let's see. All right, if this candle doesn't explode up, then we don't have a chance. Yeah, we're probably going to be done with this account. Shit. Yeah, we're -895. I have a little bit of room here, so I have like 200 bucks of drawdown here that I can use before I have to get stopped out of this account. Man, that was really tricky. Now we had a chance. We had on this candle right here. We had a chance to get out profitably, and then this candle it gapped just a little bit down, and then basically we were up 20 bucks, up nothing, and then we were down huge, and then price continued to roll down. So never really had a chance on that trade except for maybe 3 seconds where we were up like 170. I should have just grabbed that, but I really thought price was just going to explode up out of that deep pullback. I really did. But now I see that and I'm saying, okay, here, there's that. And then let's see, ATR is sitting at 24. So having 190 bucks to drawdown isn't enough, or 120 bucks probably isn't enough, but we can play with it. Let's see if we can get a pop up here and we can go short. Okay. Go sell right there. Oh, I got rejected. Okay, so I'm at my drawdown for that. Well, that stinks. Let's go to the other one. Well, that stinks. Well, I still like this position though. All right. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have. Good grief. Maybe there's a reason I shouldn't have gotten that trade. All right, -395. Holy smokes. Man, I am just trading out of control here. We get outside the Express account and I'm just taking anything, huh? All right, minus 120, minus 60. Let's see what we got here. Am I going to be lucky just to get even on this one? There we go. It's 110, 240, 230. Okay, I'll take 250 because I just, with what I'm seeing in the market today, it ain't looking great. All right, we'll take 241 on that one. Fuck. Man, this has been really annoying. All right. We'll watch some film on that one. 20. Okay. So, sorry, I'm ignoring the comments. If you guys have questions and comments, just let me know. Anytime, the one thing about live trading that is a little bit difficult for me, let me see here, is I have to talk through everything, and so sometimes I can't think as clearly as I want to at times. Not a big deal, but like that's just kind of what it is. But the one thing about live trading that's great is you get the ability to go back and like watch your trades. And so what I'll do is go back and figure out like why the hell did I go short right here when like everything was pointing to price going up? Like why would I do that? And then on I forget what the trade was over here. Like why did that trade not work out? And then why did this one work out? So I can go back and actually like look at these things and say, okay, what happened here? Why did it happen? And then how can I make sure that in the future it doesn't happen again? So, not always a huge fan of like talking through every single trade. I'm certainly getting better at it. You guys keep tuning in, which is good. You guys are tuning in rather than tuning out, so I really appreciate that. But what's nice about it is I do get to come here and after the day is over, go back and I write down all the times of my trades and I can go to TradeBait 2 and find them. I say, okay, like why did I take that trade? What could I have done better? Or if I get the direction wrong, like let's say I wait for a pullback and everything that I think is going to happen, is in line to happen and it doesn't happen. Okay, how can I prevent that from happening again? And so a lot of the ideas that I get, come from that. But that's okay. So we're profitable in the money account. We're down in the other account. And we're up in this one. So can we just get 2 of our 3 accounts to make money today? And it'll be a good day. Let's see what we got. Let's see what it is that we got. That's annoying. That's really annoying. All right. Okay. Got 16 of you guys watching. Really excited and happy to have all you guys here. Really excited to have you guys. The channel is growing. I think I was talking about this as I was taking a trade last time. I didn't get to finish my point, but the channel is growing. I think we were at 470 on Friday, right? 470 on Friday, and we're up to 502, and it doesn't seem like a lot, but that's a ton for me. I think, and averaging about 10 subs a day, which is pretty cool. So happy to have all you guys here. Thanks for supporting and tuning in. Hopefully, you guys are learning something as you watch me today get my ass cooked. But overall, usually win trades. Usually, Express account's going really well. Those stats look pretty good. All right, so let's see. And sometimes what ends up happening, I think, the reason that I probably just need to use more contracts and stay in the Express account for our hour that we trade is I get a little bit loose with the entries because I'm just like, it doesn't mean as much, right? Like I don't have as much on the line here. I'm not risking in that account, I'm up $1,000. And so, but if I blow up one of these accounts, it's $50. So it's not a huge deal, right? There's a huge difference, 20 times difference. In those amounts. And so I get a little bit loose when I get inside of these eval accounts after trading the Express account. And so what I probably need to do is just stay in the Express account the entire time. And who knows, I still might get cooked out of some of these trades, but I probably wouldn't be looking for as many trades as I am. So interesting little, personal psychology there. But what's been working is taking 1 to 2 trades a day inside of that Express account. And that's been really crushing for us. All right, so here's what I'm seeing. Apparently, this line doesn't matter anymore. Is this big area right here. We're seeing this, and if we can get price to break down to here, we should have something. Now, I don't have the view up on my chart. Is that important? The view up, I'm sure, is way above price, if I had to guess. Yep. Okay. So the view up way up there, so not a threat because we had this huge drawdown, right? This huge breakdown. Now, if I have just the lines on here, then we can see where price clearly rejects and wants to pull up. Rejects up here, pops down here. So interesting there, but just not a big fan of those. I could draw my own lines, I guess. All right, so let's see what we got. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I kind of think this one's gonna go. Actually, I have no idea where this is gonna go. Um, I think price might be ready to be done going down. It's gonna go up a little bit. Let's see. Okay, flush some of the sellers out with some buying, flush out some of the buyers out with some selling, and we race down. All right, so really good trade here, really good move right there, super solid. In the update, obviously I'll have the rejection labels. I should have that. I don't know why I don't, but we'll check in on that today. I'm gonna bring down the sell here zone. I think a lot of you guys are getting tricked up in just like how far it is away, when really the idea isn't for you to let price roll back all the way up here like this. The idea really is to just understand that you want to enter a short trade on a green candle while it's green, and you want to enter a long trade on a red candle while it's red, assuming it will then go green. I think these zones are a little bit too far back. It's a little bit too conservative. And so what happens is you guys enter these trades when price gets all the way up here. And a lot of times, if price gets all the way up here, that shit is not coming back down. So let's see. Okay, so here's price pushing up. Now, I don't know what to do with this yet. I like this position, don't get me wrong, but I kind of see both of these candles right here. The bodies, one closes right here, one opens right here, and it just doesn't go a whole lot further than like right here. This is a really tough spot for price. And so I like to see something, if we got price below here, that'd be cool. That would be acceptable for me. I like this little pullback here. I just don't like it enough to think that we're going to get price to get down here. Now that's 30 points. That's a lot of points. And this is kind of what I was anticipating is I thought price wouldn't go below this level down here. I did not think price was going to explode up like that. Otherwise, I would have just bought. But this is kind of what I'm seeing, double bottoms here every time we get price here. And I think we got a chance to go long right here. So let's key up and get ready to go. Okay. Long right there. Oh, you guys, as my witness, saw me click that way before price was that low. That's crazy. That's fine. I'm only down 40 point or probably 2 points off on that. So that's not going to be my biggest issue here. My biggest issue will be if I didn't see price correctly. Although my entry should be at the open at least, but it really should be down here. I'm not worried too much about it. Again, I think this thing is going to go up higher, up to here at least, 310. And if that's the case, great. If it's not, well, then I misread it. And it wouldn't matter. 2 points would not make a difference in my P&L on this one. Let's see. All right. Well, no fun here. Okay. We're sitting. Now, price has made a bottom here, and as long as this candle doesn't just erupt and just go straight down to here, we'll be okay. And as I say it, of course. Now, let's see if we can get price to roll back up here. If not, then I think we're gonna be out of this trade here pretty quick. Oh man, ain't looking great. All right, we'll close it down minus 1,000. Good God. Okay, we're just not. Oh, it is home. We're just not seeing price properly here. And if this thing pops up on me, I'm going to be a little frustrated because I should have. I think the issue with this here is I have too many, probably for the ATR being, it's not even that high though. Fuck. Rough day on my evals. Really rough day. So, all right. So we got 3 express accounts, or well, we have 1 that we've activated. And we have 2 that we can activate anytime. And then we probably just need 2 more. But right now, I am fighting demons trying to get to profitability inside of my evals. Really, really annoying here. So this has been really tough. I'd say this is one of our toughest trading days we've had in a minute. Wow. So tough Monday. Not looking great. Eval great, but our express account great. Eval's not so great. Holy cow. I am on 1 minute chart. Marie. I am on a 1 minute chart, getting my ass blown out of these trades. ATR is high, and I'm okay trading a high ATR. I just don't think of myself as a trader who misses trades the way I am right now. And so when I do miss trades like that, which if anybody misses a trade, obviously you know that you got a great chance at getting stopped out. Damn. All right. Let's see if we can. 1 second here. Let's go to the computer. Let's get in here. Man. All right. Just practice like an athlete, huh? Okay. Just ain't looking. It's not looking friendly right now. Markets are not our friend. Okay. Let us see what we have here. Let's go back actually. Okay, we got price pulling up here. I kind of like a long right there, not yet, but like let's say this thing continues to stay green and we open up, we pull back. I still kind of like a long, even though price is trending down. And I think that's what is actually getting me crushed right now is that thinking. So let's just see what we have. 23. I'm gonna have to show a disconnect for just a second. Just hang with me here. Stay with me. I'm gonna try something. Not that. This one. I'll be technical difficulties. Get my ass torched out of trades. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Let's do this. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Can we finish the day with some solid trading? Because man, first, I don't think we've won. We won 2 trades, but it wasn't. Let me do this really fast. Sorry. Here, log out and back in to this. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Let's get back to it. All right. So great one account, bad 2 accounts. We had a couple decent trades, and then we had a couple trades that just crushed us. And it's been pretty typical that we've had higher than normal drawdown. Like that's been pretty useful. AR Javier, my friend, soon, hopefully. Soon, my friend. Soon, soon, soon. I don't know. I should have an update later today, maybe even tomorrow. And then once I do, I can just put it out. Now, what I'll do is because not most of you, actually, most of you do not tune into the live streams and you guys do not watch the videos, which is very frustrating. I have to repeat myself a lot. But what I'll do is I'll probably just go ahead and update it. And then those of you who tune into the live, like then you'll just have it. Like then you'll just have the update with me. And then we can, go from there. And then what I'll probably do is when I get the official version back, I have to update it just a couple small things. And then I'll put together a couple of videos on how to use it, a couple different trade examples, and then we could go from there. Okay, so hopefully by later today, tomorrow, I'll have the update. And then I should be able to put together just a quick little like intro, and then we can all have it and trade it tomorrow. Now, tomorrow is going to be a normal day, but because it's New Year's Eve, like we got to be, pretty careful with what we decide to do as far as trading goes. So ATR's at 19. I'll go long right there. Let's see. Long right here. And my thinking is we got price sloping up here, and we should be able to roll back and then hopefully bounce up and run. Entries 6 points soon, so that's a lot. And man, are we just, let's see what we got here. Minus 590, so we got to hold here for a little bit. Let's see if we can get this thing to roll back or if we're just going to be terminally cooked in this trade here. 270, there we go. Minus 120, minus 170. Okay, price is fighting to get even. Let's see if we can get back to close to even. I'll have to exit this one. Doesn't look like I'm going to get my wish though. Had a chance, I think, and I blew it. Let's see what we got. Yeah, man, it's ugly right now. Okay. Waiting. I don't know why I didn't get out. Let's see. There it is. There we go. There we go. There's a little 310. That helps. That helps the cause. Holy shit, that was ugly though. 271, so probably 280 after all commissions. Okay. So, um, okay. I'm not seeing price as clear as I want to be on a Monday. Okay. So what we're seeing is a lot of these trades, and we talked about this before, or I've talked to you guys about this before. A lot of you guys have different trading styles. We all have our own flavor of trading. One way that I will get crushed out of trades is when we don't get a couple candles in a row. So let's, for example, we got, and I held on long enough to, and I'm getting better about this. A lot of you guys are seeing me hold trades a little bit longer than I usually do because I'm typically correct on my analysis. I might just be a little early. And this was a very, very similar example here. So I have price rolling up here. And again, I think price is going to roll up to like this 307, 306 level, 305, somewhere up. I really think price is going to get up there, right? But this candle opens and it runs down and it stays down and it cannot get above basically the open or the close of the previous candle. It's really tough. And so we have to hold, 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 hold. The next candle opens, pulls back on us, and it kind of got ugly. Then it races up, and then it pulls back, so we got out of the trade. So some of these, from time to time, if you're seeing price and you're looking at it and you go, man, it's a lot of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Obviously, maybe you don't want to trade that, of course. But if you get into it, like say you go long right here, and this candle just like stays fighting, you might have to just wait an extra candle. Now, the danger would be what you don't want to do is let's say you go long right here and price flies down, pulls up on you, flies down again, flies down again. Like you don't want to be holding for multiple minutes, but if you can give yourself like two candles, that should be okay. I notoriously say that I like to get out of trades if they don't happen or work out in my favor the first time, or when I think if they don't go the way I want them to go, I'll get out. Fair. But from time to time, you might have to hold for an additional candle. So when we get these back and forths like this could still be an upward move. I don't know. Our chart says we're more likely going to get another red candle. So that would probably be the better trade. But we're getting these back and forth, and so it's really tough to see like what we're hoping to expect. All right, so we had a chance. So short up here, long down here would be the opportunities, and there we go. Same thing. Ideally, we want to see smooth price action, one way or the other. I really don't even care. Like smooth price action, smooth price action. But when we get here smooth, and this is okay. Smooth, nice, nice. Like when we get that kind of stuff, very much easier to trade. But when it's choppy, like this is where you get paid as a trader. Okay. We can drink this really fast. Answer some questions and we'll get into it. Outside the boot lines, correct, or just a lot of different styles? Differences between your updates last posted looks pretty close. Yes, Ron, that's correct. Yes, Ron. Ron, what you call patience, I call just complete and utter just heart attack, borderline heart attack. Yes, but Ron, yes, the update will be the tags on the chart, so you guys can see that. Jay, what I am doing right now is a little bit different than what is in the curriculum, which is what I'll be updating here shortly. So your chart looks like this, right? And then I'm sure you might even have circles, but you can make these squares. Like I've got them. I got them squares. You can make them circles. Or yours are circles, mine are squares. You can change it. Now the simple way of trading this is you wait for price to get outside the channel, wait for a pullback, like this, and then make sure this thing is blue, and then you enter a trade. So like you go short right here, that'd be a really good trade. But as you can see, that doesn't happen all the time. And so what I wanted to do, and what I think is a safer way of trading, is using support and resistance as an idea as to where we should be looking for trades. Now, I'm using these as rejections. Let's look at a long right here. Oh, didn't give us any chance. I'm using rejection right here because we're seeing price get up to these points and pull back. Up here, pull back. We're getting down here, we push up. And so we can use, even though we're inside the channel, we can use some of these points here to look and say, okay, previously price got up here a few times. It tries it again, a little pullback right here. Boom, we can go down. What you'll also have is this chart, okay? Right here, Jay, you see that? Average rejection streak, red and green. What that means is every time we get one of these rejection labels, how many candles should we expect next? Okay, and so right now we're expecting 2 red candles and we're expecting about 1.73 green candles. Obviously, you can't have 1.5. And so the way you'd read this is if it's above 1.5, that equals 2. Okay, we can expect about 2 candles. If it's at 2 to 2.4 or below, then you're expecting 2 candles. If this was at 1.3, we'd be expecting 1 candle. The count includes the label. Okay. So that's how you'd read that. Those will be the updates that will be coming. And so that will give you a little bit more of like foresight as to what the market might be wanting to give us. And you can also see like when it's lopsided, it's even right now. So we're really experiencing chop. When it's even like this, we've got both sides going back and forth. Be pretty tough here. Pray and hope. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it feels like that, Ron. It really does. Sometimes it does. We got 25 of you guys watching. Believe it or not, that is a record. So happy to have all you guys here. Happy and very excited. If you haven't already, make sure you like the live stream and you subscribe. And my question is, did I miss news? Did I miss out on some news that would suggest we are going to see a rip like this? The answer is no. Wow. Okay. So no news, but we just get in a just absolute rip. Let's go long. This is risky as shit. The reason it's risky is price is so far extended up here. I'm thinking that price is going to continue this move, but if it doesn't, it could get ugly on us fast. There's 210, 280, 470, 6, 570, 630. Okay. 610. We'll go 530 on that one. I'll take my profits and run out. So that's 842 on the day on this account. Okay, solid. Super solid. I am holding long, waiting till VWAP. Ron, that might work out. Like I think you got a really good shot at this thing getting another 40, 70 points, 73 points. You got a really good shot at that. I am not going to hold that long, my friend. I will not be with you in this journey. And the reason for it is I think that we're going to have price reset. And I think, Ron, I think you're still going to be correct. I really do. I think we're going to have a new resetting of price. And what I mean by that is anytime you get these big moves down, we'll keep an eye on price over here. Anytime you get a big move down or you get a big move up, either way, price has to like figure out where it wants to be first. Then it continues or makes a new move. And so let's zoom out just for a second. I'm going to take everything off the chart for just a second. And let's look at this. I'm going to jot down this time here. We can kind of chop this one up. All right, so we're at 40. Okay. The way price works is it's going to make a move, settle, and then make a different move. It might continue up like we're doing right here. So price rolls up here, and then we're going to settle. We might erase some of this candle that just happened, maybe a fair value gap right there. But price is going to figure out where it wants to be. Then it might continue up, or it might just continue back down. But price, when it makes a huge move like this, it is going to settle. You see this all the time. Big move down, settling, push up, a little bit of a settling here, push back down. We settle, push back down. Price pushes up, we settle, push back down. Price has to figure out where it wants to be first before it can make a move. And so rarely, now this doesn't mean it can't happen, but there aren't a lot of times where you just get huge candles all the way up or down. It does happen, but it's rare. Most times, and we can go on any chart time frame and look at this, you're going to get big moves. Okay, you'll get these from time to time, and then you get prices settle down. Doesn't mean the move's over. It just means price. It's time to settle. Like, is this a good price? Like, is this a fair value? Should I be buying NQ futures at 21,472, or is it not? Is it worth way less than that? And we got to push price back down. Okay, is it worth 21,381? I don't know. So it settles, and then it's worth too much. Push back down. And then is it worth 21,304? Nah, it's not worth that. It's worth a lot more than that. Okay, price rolls back up. And so it's just a consistent and ongoing process of price trying to figure out, is this asset worth too much or too little? And it's going to continue to fluctuate like that. And so when we see these huge moves up, the reason I say don't chase them is because, yes, we're probably going to get to VWAP, but what's first going to happen is price is going to settle down, which means that you're going to get a couple different opportunities to catch this specific move if we do get price going to VWAP, which I do believe we'll get. It just takes a little bit of time, and you have to be patient and let it come to you. So settling here, no problem. I kind of see myself as a resistance up here. I see that, and I also see some support down here. So I see that. So I might be looking for longs. A price were to hold and go from here, and shorts, obviously, a price can't push above this, come back down. If I see that, and we would just wait and be patient. If it breaks out of here, great, we'll take another long. If it breaks down here, great, we'll take a short, and we'll just wait. Now we almost got a wick test right here. We almost got that, so let's go to here. Okay. We almost got a wick test. We didn't, but we almost did, which is this wick right here, testing this wick down here. So pretty solid there. Let's see if price can break above this level right here and then get to VWAP or get close to it. We'll see how far we get and where we go, but I think we're going to get a chance at price breaking up here. If we do, we'll wait for a pullback. We'll go long again, and we'll capture this trade. Good analysis by you, Ron. I think this is going to work out for you. I think this trade's going to work out. It just might take us a little bit longer than we'd like. And so VWAP will come down because price is below it. So it will come down and then price will push up. I think we'll kind of get a meeting of somewhere, maybe that 418, 417 level. Somewhere in like VWAP could just slope down a little bit, a couple points, like 4 points. We'll see. I don't know. But we'll see. Okay, so we got settling right here, and we'll hopefully see price push up again. 15 minutes is sideways. Definitely. Yep, Maggie, good call. Home sales was the only one that we saw. I didn't see anything that would cause price to just explode like that. Basically, just buyers said, you know what, price is worth, or this asset NQ, the Nasdaq futures, these contracts are worth more than 21,280 or so. It's just worth way too much. Okay, here we go around. Let's see what we got. So VWAP up here at 429. I don't know if we're gonna get there in this one candle. We might though. We might. Ron, sick call out by you, brother. Hopefully we can continue to get this move up here. All right. Now every trader in the world knows where VWAP is. Okay, us included. And so VWAP will act as a magnet. It will attract price, which is what we're getting right now. It will repel price, which is what we're also hoping to see. If price gets above it, it will repel and will continue to go higher. Let's go long right there. Okay. Aggressive entry. Could even be a little early. Yeah. When I say aggressive entry, I mean really aggressive. What I'm seeing here is I think price is going to get up to here. Okay, I do believe that. But I think there are going to be some sellers that try to shake out buyers, me, and I'm down 900 bucks here on 2 contracts. This is crazy movement here. I'm basically down 20 points on this trade. Let's see if we can hold this thing and get back to profitable. Again, I believe that we're going to be in really good shape here, but let's see what we got. Yep, not looking good. Man, are we going to get torched out of this thing again? Let's just hold here for a second and see what happens. Okay. All right, we're getting crushed. Okay. Well, that is just not it. Wow. We are just not, God bless. All right. So I thought, again, every trader in the world knows where VWAP is. Really, really tough here. So I thought we would get price to push back a little bit and then roll up. Didn't happen that way. As a matter of fact, it happened the exact opposite. Everybody said, you know what, we see VWAP up there. We'll see if we can get price to pull back down. We don't think this asset is worth 20, it's definitely not worth 21,429 because it'd be there. And we don't think it's worth anything. It's not worth 21,400 either. It's just not worth that. And so price pushes back down. So damn. So really choppy day today. I'm not going to fight it. Express account doing really well. A couple solid trades inside of our evals, but really choppy. So we're doing good. We'll just call this one today. Pretty fucking choppy, and we're getting a lot of just heavy, huge moves that aren't working out for us. At least for me, at least. So I'm not going to press it. I'm not going to push it. We'll just settle this one down. In our real money account, we're up, and a couple of our evaluations we're down. We'll have to live with that. That's how it works sometimes. Can't win every single day. All right. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll see what kind of volume we have. If we have good volume, then we'll take a trade. We'll probably trade for an hour like we did today, or just shot. If we don't have great volume, then we'll just wait for Thursday because Wednesday the market will be closed. All right, so shitty trading by me for the most part today, but in our real money account, we are up. So can't be too upset about that. I will see you guys tomorrow and we will go from there. Peace.